Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and another Power Rangers video. Like I said before, I am a big huge Power Rangers fan, and I have pretty much all the movies, the DVDs. I only have a few more to go on VHS. But yeah, well, I'm just making this video because part halfway through season 2, Jason, Trini, and Zach decided to leave, and and then later on, Kimberly. So they are the Jason, the Red Ranger, Zach, the Black Ranger, Trini, the Yellow Ranger, left first, and then later Kimberly. But later on, the new characters came in, which is Rocky, Adam, Aisha, and Catherine. And they took over for all 4 of these Rangers. Like I said, like I tell my friend, don't question me on the knowledge of Power Rangers that I have. She's always asking me questions on Power Rangers, and I'm always proving her wrong. So, yeah. So, and those characters were Rocky, which is the Red Ranger, Adam, which is the Black Ranger, Aisha, which is the Yellow Ranger, and Catherine, which was the Pink Ranger. Before, it was Kimberly, Trini, Jason, and Zach. But for different reasons, they decided to leave the show. And these are the substitution. But the reason I'm using these toys is because even though they're new characters, the costumes remained the same. So there was still the Yellow Ranger, the Pink Ranger, the Red Ranger, and the Black Ranger. And since in the boxes or in the case or whatever, it doesn't say exactly which character it is, I might as well use them. Like, it doesn't say, okay, this is Kimberly, Pink Ranger. Or at least I don't think it says it. No, it doesn't. So yeah, the only thing Catherine was cool. Aisha was cool. Adam was cool. The only thing I didn't really like about Rocky, which is nothing against his character, the actor, I'm sorry. The only thing I didn't really like is because he was the Red Ranger, and I understand he was not the leader anymore. It was the White Ranger, which is that one's not included in the 6. They only have, the other 6, which I do have the other 2. But well, actually, these are my nephews. The only thing I didn't like about Rocky, and I'm not saying about the character, the actor that played him. The only thing I didn't like is that he didn't really have a chance to even be the leader of the Power Rangers. The leader, the one that took over as leader before they came into the picture was Tommy, which became the White Ranger, and then the White Ranger was the leader, not the Red Ranger anymore. Usually it's always the Red Ranger. But I again, nothing about it, not the actor, just the character, was the fact that he never really got a chance to be the leader. Not like Jason. When Jason was, when it was still Jason, Zach and Trini, Jason did get to be the leader. But when Rocky took over for him, Rocky didn't get a chance to be the leader, not even a little bit. It was always the White Ranger, the White Ranger, the White Ranger. You know, and that's the only sucky part. Like I said, the way I see it, you know. And I'm like, I was thinking of getting these 4 again, but I'm like, what for? If it's just gonna be the exact same Ranger anyways. And then plus, the costumes were the same as well. Now, I probably would have gotten it if their costumes would have changed from the character, from the actor, you know? Their suits changed a little bit, because it's not going to be the exact, it's not going to be the actual character anymore. It's not going to be Jason, Zack, or Trini, or Catherine. It's going to be Rocky, Adam, Aisha, and Catherine, not Kimberly. So I'm like, what's the point of getting the toys all over again if they still use the same suits anyways? So I don't know. Maybe I'll get them again or not, and say this one's Kimberly and the other one is Catherine. This one is Trini and the other one is Aisha. This one is Zack, but the other Black Ranger would be Adam. And this one's Jason, but the other Red Ranger could be Rocky. Again, I just felt like I needed to shoot this video because, like I said, partway through season 2, Jason, Zack, and Trini gave up their powers and gave it to Rocky, Adam, and Aisha. But again, the only thing I didn't like was that Rocky never got a chance, not even a slim chance, to be the leader, you know? And the name doesn't come in the back either. So, like, this one's Kimberly. Oh, this one's Trini. Oh, this one's Jason. Oh, this one's Zack. No. It just says Red Ranger, Yellow Ranger, Pink Ranger, so on and so on and so on. That was the only thing I never really understood, is why they never let Rocky at least gave him a shot to lead as a leader of the Power Rangers. Like, let's just say Tommy was sick, or let's just say Tommy was captured and Rocky needed to be the leader. But no, it was always Tommy. And that's okay. But I just don't think it was fair, in my opinion, in the behalf of Rocky, which is the Red Ranger, to never really be the Israel Red Ranger, but never really been able to lead the Rangers, you know, or given the chance. And that always bothered me, even when on the show, when I used to watch the show. I still watch it every now and then, but I'm just saying, when I did watch it at more as a kid, it bothered me a lot that Rocky never got to be a leader. Even though when he was without his powers, he was like the leader of Rocky, Adam, and Aisha. He was the leader in their human form. But when it came to being in Rangers, he never got to be the leader. Because I know Rocky, Adam, and Aisha went to the same school, which was Stone Canyon. Like I said, don't question me when it comes to Power Rangers. My knowledge of Power Rangers is very good, except for the later seasons. So yeah, that really really bothered me. I'm like, why make him the Red Ranger, but not never really give him a chance to be a leader. That's why I felt better when he turned into the Blue Ranger in Zeal. You know, because now he could really be in the back of Tommy. I just never thought that was fair, at least in Rocky's behalf. I don't know whether you agree with me or not. If you do, leave me a comment saying yes you do or you don't. You liked it the way it is. Well, me personally, I didn't. So now Aisha and Zach, okay. Catherine, okay. But Rocky, he was a Red Ranger. He should have been leader at least for a little bit. But I don't know. That's just the way they made the show. So I honestly think they should have brought Rocky, Adam, and Aisha in, and then Tommy could take over. But that's not how they made the series. So yeah, like I said, I just don't know how to say it, but I just don't think that they treated the character Rocky fairly. So never gave them a chance to be a leader. He was a leader among among Aisha and Adam, but he was the leader. But when it came to the whole Power Rangers, he was not. He took the backseat the backseat behind Tommy. So I don't know. Do you agree? Do you agree with me or not? I mean, do you agree with me or not? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Yes or no, and if you don't, why? I would like to hear your thoughts on it. I mean, if I thought of it like this, I must not be the only one on how they treated Rocky. He should at least have one, like, for example, if Tommy got captured, Rocky could have been the leader for at least a few episodes. But no. But no. Well, I don't know. You agree with me or not? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And like I said, these are for my nephew. I also do have the other ones. The Green Ranger. The Blue Ranger. Again, these are for my nephew. I already told my sister to tell him not to open the yellow one and the green one. But, yep. I just think that even though Rocky got to be the Red Ranger, he never got to really be a leader. Once again, among Aisha and Adam, he was. But when he was Morph, he wasn't. The ones that took over was the previous Rangers, which was Tommy, Kimberly, and Billy. They took over. That's why I felt better when he turned into the Blue Ranger in Zeal. Because then now he could really take the back seat. Even though he was already back there, but now he could really take the back seat. Because he was never really a leader anyways. So now he could be like, okay, I mean, I can only think about how it is like for him,